10 signs your heart isn't healthy. In this video, I'll discuss the main signs and symptoms of a weak heart, also known as heart failure, when the heart can't function properly. I'd like to start by thanking all of you who've helped me. You know what I've been dealing with lately, and many of you reached out to help. I received over 100 reports, and most of the fake videos have been taken down. Now it's about pursuing legal action against those responsible. But thank you so much. Let's get back to the videos. Remember, I don't sell any medications or supplements. If you see such a video, it's fake. Please email me so I can address it quickly. So, what are the signs and symptoms? I've compiled the top 10 for you. Next, I'll discuss prevention and share key tips to avoid it. This video is great, with tables to help you understand values and heart failure. The first warning sign is fatigue. I'll highlight reduced physical fitness. If you could walk 2 blocks before, but now you're short of breath and tired doing the same, that's a red flag. Why? If the heart isn't working well, it can't properly oxygenate your body's tissues and muscles. One of the main symptoms, often the first, is fatigue and reduced physical fitness. This is especially noticeable when climbing stairs. You used to climb 3 flights of stairs, now one tires you out. If 3 flights leave you more exhausted than usual, that's a red flag you should note. Could your heart be the reason you're feeling so tired? Many blame stress or emotions for fatigue, overlooking heart issues, but heart problems are a major cause of tiredness. Got it? The second sign is coughing, which is also often ignored. Why? Coughing often signals lung issues, infections, or acid reflux. Some call it allergies, but heart problems can cause coughing too. Here I want to highlight dry cough or cough with foam, especially pink foam. This could indicate heart disease, suggesting a weakened heart. For chronic coughs, consider heart issues. Other treatments won't help if the heart's the cause. The third sign is swelling. This swelling, mainly in the legs, starts due to gravity, especially late in the day. It's distinct, no swelling in the morning, but it increases throughout the day. In advanced stages, swelling can occur elsewhere, like the lungs. Heard of water in the lungs, pulmonary edema, ascites in the belly? Heart-related, but these are later signs.
I want to highlight leg swelling, which can appear early on. When you press on the ankle area, it may leave an indentation. This indentation is called pitting edema. This helps distinguish it from other leg swelling conditions like thyroid issues. Thyroid-related swelling doesn't leave this pitting mark. In heart failure, this pitting edema is one of the signs. Other conditions like kidney disease can also cause swelling, but heart failure should be considered in cases of swelling. The fourth sign is weight gain. Interesting, isn't it? Did you know? Heart failure can lead to weight gain. It's due to fluid retention and swelling. This weight gain is typically about 2 kilos, okay? So significant weight gain can't be solely attributed to heart issues, but studies show up to 4 kilos can occur in heart failure. The fifth sign is shortness of breath. I'll highlight a specific instance: breathlessness when lying down. In heart failure, we can observe this symptom. Many patients with weak hearts use more pillows to breathe easier. If you're adding pillows, check your heart. Breathlessness when lying down is a warning sign. Sign number 6, waking up to urinate. Remember, one symptom we mentioned is swelling or fluid buildup. When lying down, kidneys may produce more urine to remove this fluid. This can cause you to wake up at night to use the bathroom. It's important to compare this to your own normal patterns. If you didn't use the bathroom at night before, but now go twice, that's notable. You used to go twice, now it's 4 times. Whoa, that's a warning sign. Other conditions like diabetes can cause this when blood sugar's high, but heart issues are also a culprit. Sign 7, more serious: changes in thinking, confusion, and memory problems. As you've seen, the heart is crucial for oxygenating our body. In advanced stages, this can occur in heart failure too. Pay attention to early signs to avoid reaching this point of confusion. Sign 8, also advanced: low blood pressure. Did you know that? In a weak heart, blood pressure can drop, causing hypotension. Patients might faint. It's a more advanced sign, but I won't focus on these 2. I'm mentioning them because people may tell you about them, and you'll understand why they occur. Sign number 9 is palpitations. Have you ever experienced this? Does it feel like your heart's in your throat, or do you notice irregular heartbeats? This can also be a sign of heart failure. If you're feeling this, you should get evaluated. Sign number 10 is swollen neck veins. This can also occur due to heart changes. It's a visible sign you can observe. Often, hospitalized heart failure patients have swollen neck veins. It's crucial to pay attention to this. Now, how can we prevent heart failure? How can you keep your heart strong? Minimize the risk as much as possible. There are crucial tips you need to know to minimize this risk. Here are 7 tips. The first tip is blood pressure control. Did you know high blood pressure is a major cause of heart failure? When the heart works under high pressure, it can weaken, damaging the muscle and your heart. But what's a normal blood pressure? I've included a table with US and European values, as guidelines may differ slightly. Generally, 120/80ths is considered normal pressure. You should pay close attention to this. As you've seen, this can greatly increase your risk of heart failure. Another major risk factor for heart failure that you need to watch out for is diabetes. Did you know that? High blood sugar can damage blood vessels and cause various diseases. One of these diseases is heart failure, or a weakened heart. What are the normal pre-diabetes and diabetes values? According to the American Diabetes Association, here are the values. It's crucial to repeat this test 2 or more times for a proper diagnosis. A single test isn't enough for a diagnosis, or a repeated test combined with another at a different time, okay? Why is that? Because fasting glucose used to diagnose diabetes can have false positives, right? If you're sick, have the flu, or stressed before the test, it can affect results. So, it's important to repeat the test twice or use different methods. Later, I'll give you tips to lower blood sugar, but let's continue our video. The third thing you should watch is cholesterol. Did you know high cholesterol can increase the risk of heart failure? I've included values from the American Society. In the LDL table, often called bad cholesterol, it's marked as individualized because it varies. Take an athlete, 30 years old, no diabetes, no high blood pressure. For them, an LDL of 130 would be fine. But for someone with risk factors who's had a heart attack, the LDL target would be much lower. So there's no one-size-fits-all value. It's crucial that doctors assess risk factors and individual situations at each visit to determine the ideal LDL. Now for HDL, triglycerides, and total cholesterol, we have values from the American Heart Association. Number 4, keep an eye on your thyroid. Did you know thyroid issues can lead to a weak heart? Both hypothyroidism and hyperthyroidism can affect heart function. As an endocrinologist, I see this firsthand in my practice. This isn't widely discussed. That's why I'm emphasizing thyroid diseases here. If you have these symptoms or heart failure, get your thyroid checked. I've included a table with normal TSH and free T4 values. These are the 2 key tests for diagnosis. I've also listed possible TSH and free T4 outcomes. Many people think there's only one scenario. High TSH means this, low TSH means that, but it's not that simple in reality. There are some differences. That's why both tests are crucial. TSH checks pituitary function, which controls thyroid hormone levels, while free T4 is made by the thyroid. So both tests are essential. Are there others like antibodies? Heard of anti-TPO? Or total T3 or total T? But generally for diagnosis, these 2 tests are key. For further investigation, antibody tests might be needed, but not for diagnosis. Got it? A common question. I have high antibodies but normal tests. Or people say, the doctor diagnosed me without anti-TPO. Yes, that's possible. To determine the cause, other tests are often necessary. Notice I set the upper limit at 4.0 ? That's from the latest American Endocrinology Society protocol. Some labs might use a higher value, like 4.5 or even 5.0. This isn't absolute. It can vary based on the lab's testing method, okay? So, a result of 4.2 doesn't necessarily mean you're ill. The doctor needs to analyze how this test was done, okay? I had to include a reference value, so I used the Endocrinology Society's protocol. Agreed? Understood? Number 5. Another way to prevent heart weakness, which you already know, is not smoking. Smoking increases the risk of heart failure. When I say don't smoke, I mean e-cigarettes, regular cigarettes, roll-ups, and cigars. So we must avoid smoking completely. It's 0. Also, number 5, which you know too, is avoiding alcoholic drinks. Did you know that after 1 drink a day, heart risk starts to increase? Up to 1 drink, studies aren't very clear about this. Some suggest it might even protect the heart,
like with certain wines. But that's one drink max for those with no alcohol-related issues, like fatty liver. In that case, it's zero alcohol. Got it? I strongly advise against alcohol. But some studies suggest one drink isn't harmful for those without health issues. Number 6, another great way to reduce your heart risk is through physical exercise. A sedentary lifestyle is a risk factor for heart disease. Aim for at least 150 minutes per week, spread over 3 or more days. So 50 minutes 3 times a week. Be careful here. Or 30 minutes 5 times a week. It's important not to do it all in one day. Okay? 150 minutes in one day for non-exercisers can be dangerous. That's the classic weekend warrior syndrome. You need to be careful with that. What type of exercise protects the heart? The exercise you enjoy and will actually do. Running, walking, swimming, gym, weights. Choose what you like. Don't limit yourself or it'll be hard to stick to long term. Number 7, be cautious. Watch your salt and sodium intake. I've prepared a chart for this video. For low-risk people, consume up to 6 g salt or 2.3 g sodium. A large study looked at average consumption. Some countries consume double, 11 to 12 g salt daily. Long-term, this can raise blood pressure. You've seen the need to control pressure. Many videos claim sodium and salt are harmless. If you exceed this recommendation one day, well, your body can handle it. But some people have a diet based on processed foods high in sodium. If you routinely consume high sodium foods daily, that can cause changes. So be careful here. You've seen that many people consume double the recommended amount. It's crucial for those with existing issues to have extra control. Here's the table. It's easier than me listing values. On a scale of 0 to 10, how would you rate this video? If it's 10, I'll make more videos like this. Also, write which city you're from in the comments. I'm from Porto Alegre. Which part of the world are you from? Remember, I said I'd give tips to control blood sugar levels, so I suggest you watch this video here. In it, I explain ways to smartly control your blood sugar levels. It's important that you watch it. Take care. See you next time.